Tribe community, welcome back to our channel. It is another episode of Midweek Life Empowerment with me, Nondomiso Kamajula. If you are new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And please do hit on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I post out new videos. We would love, 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 love to have you join our tribe. We know life can be full of surprises, right? And life is forever like happening. And one of the things a younger Nondumiso, a younger me struggled with a lot is to deal with the unexpected when they show up. How do you deal with the unexpected um, in life? Be it in your relationship, be it in your career, be it in your business, be it in your motherhood journey, be it in your life journey in general, be it in friendship, because then there's always something that comes up that we were not expecting. And when, in most cases, when those things comes up, we're not prepared or we're not even wired to we do not have like the right mechanism on how to deal with them. If you are alive and living, there's always going to be a shift that is going to happen in your life. Let's make an example with changing gears. You know, when you're driving and you're changing gears, there is something that is happening that you could feel. Sometimes even even the person on the passenger seat will feel that, okay, now we are changing gears. There's that motion that happens. Um, there's that moment where everyone can feel that, okay, we are changing gears from one to two, or from two, it's either we are going up or we are changing down the gears. Different season of your life requires a certain level of gears, and also a different level of your career requires a certain level of your gears. A certain level of your finances requires a certain level of your gears. So there's always shift happening. So when the unexpected come, it's important to allow yourself to process everything that has come to you, that instant change that you had not anticipated, that you did not saw coming in. But take your time, don't take too long. Take time though to process everything, evaluate the situation and ask yourself, how am I going to approach life now that there is this? Because what is important is to accept quickly, process things, and embrace them and find solutions. Life is going to happen and life is going to constantly serve you misery. But how you choose to respond is important. How you choose to respond to that misery is very important. That is where you have a choice. You have a choice to sit in your misery and cry and stay with those emotions for the rest of your life, or you're gonna feel the emotions and deal with them and get out of the misery by whatever way you are going to respond to it. There are going to be shifts in our life every now and again, so you need to always have a room for that in your heart, in your life. Know that life can happen at any time, and how am I going to respond to it is a different story. But that's the most important part of life shifts, or when life is shaking you in the most unexpected way. How you respond to it, how you decide, because it's your choice how you decide to shift from there, or how you decide to navigate life from there. For example, I got married at some point and I was happy, and I thought I'm settling down and I'm starting my family, and I was happy, and I never anticipated divorce. It was never part of my plan. It was never ever part of my plan, of my plans. And like no one got married to divorce. So but when the change was happening, it was so unexpected, it was so surreal, it was so painful, it was cutting deep, it was cutting deep, because now it came with a lot of changes. It came a lot of unexpected changes, an unexpected pain, an unexpected change of gears in my life. I needed to navigate life differently, outside of this person that I have known for so long and I have gotten to embrace, and I've gotten to believe that they are my forever, they are my family, they are my everything. And all of a sudden, um, they're out they are out of my life, and I had to now navigate life back, and like I had to reverse and now start afresh in life and figure out how do I want to move on from here. So what I chose, I stayed in misery, in pain for a bit, because I had to allow the pain to happen. I had to allow myself to feel the pain. I had to process everything, and that was a painful period. But I remember, because it was hard for me to accept the reality that has become my life. Then I got sick constantly. I always had headache and whatnot. And then one day the doctor told me that they're gonna put me now on antidepressants. So I was like, no, there was a game changer day. That there was a decision maker of a day for me. And I was like, no, I'm not. I mean, I was born alone. I was not born connected to this guy. I mean, I can do life after him. It is for this particular reason that we are separating. Like I had to be realistic. I had to reflect. I had to remind myself why the divorce is even happening in the first place. I had to remind myself of the good. I had to remind myself of the things I did to try and save this marriage, but it became unsavable. So it was no longer my fault. It was no longer about my feelings, but I needed to get out of that rut. And one of the things I did quickly after accepting my situation, because I told the doctor that no, I'm not going to take the antidepressants, because I don't want to live, I don't want to be controlled by a medication for me to be able to cope in life, for a mere human being who might be out there fighting his life away, um while I'm in misery. So I decided, because there is a lot of stigma that is attached to divorce. There is a lot of bantu bazothini syndrome that is attached to divorce. I decided that I am going to be the one who is going to announce my divorce, and I am going to empower others, not to empower them to divorce, but to empower them on my own lessons, on my own findings from my love journey or from my marriage, so that they will not repeat the mistakes that I did, or they will not. So I spoke openly about it. I owned up to my shit. I owned up to my story, and that helped me heal a lot quicker. And the more I spoke about it, the more I shared. I mean, there was no one to stigmatize me. Firstly, there was no one to use my story against me, because I am the one who shared it. So I owned it up. I decided to be positive about it. And now, believe you me, that vulnerability that happened when I opened up about my story, that authenticity of me authentically sharing my story, putting it out there without the fear of being judged or what, it has opened a lot of doors for me. Even this channel, even this tribe, is also one of the products that came from that vulnerability. Because when you are vulnerable, when you are creating a space for new opportunities into your life. So life is going to happen, the unexpected are going to happen. They might not be as heavy as divorce, but any kind of unexpected requires you to to process them, allow yourself to feel the emotions, but don't stay too much on your emotions, nursing the emotions, but allow yourself to feel them and go through them. Then accept and embrace the new season that you are in, and find solutions quickly. Move and find solutions. That's it from me for today, you guys. I hope this message came at the right time. I hope this message assists someone who might be going through the life unexpected changes. And yeah, man, I'll see you on the next episode of Midweek Life Empowerment. Stay blessed and stay empowered.